Oh, my friends, this is Barry, and you're watching Barry and the PI. Uh, I'm pissed today. When I got up this morning, went to the living room, sat down at my desk, and waited for my breakfast. And my wife brings me out some garlic toast with butter. What? I'm a bed. Where's my meat? Where's my bacon? Where's my sausage? Then I came out here because my grass was growing up real high, and I asked the guy if he would cut it for 100 pesos. He turned me down. I guess he thinks I'm made of money or something. Not. This is in response to another vlogger. He goes by his channel is The Philippine Truth. And he claims he's been here 10 years, but everything he says about the Philippines is horrible and tells people don't come here. The infrastructure is shit. The girls are all scammers or will leave you as soon as a younger guy comes along. And doesn't have a whole lot to say about the Philippines. And so I've been married to her for 23 years, and dated her a couple of years before. She was 32 when we got married. I was around 60, I think. Maybe even a little older, I don't know. I can't remember. Hell, I'm 80 years old now. I can't remember stuff 23 years ago other than I got married. But no, my wife is a wonderful woman, and she's takes really good care of me. She fixes the food that I like. She does the shopping for the most part and gets my medicines for me and takes really good care of me. And there's no way she's going to leave me for some younger guy. She's happy. She's happy with me. And she does all the house cleaning and shopping and drives me where I need to go, and doesn't complain about it at all. And I don't do much. I travel, I make videos, I hang out here in the yard, and I have a real nice yard too. And you see it's getting trimmed down now. I've got a guy working here. Most of the people around here are glad to do the work for us because we pay them pretty good, above what they would get for something elsewhere. And the neighbors are all very friendly, very helpful, always care about me, about, my health and overextending myself. It's hard for me to overextend myself doing this. But he complains about the roads and about the brownouts all the time. One thing you need to think about before you complain in this, that the Philippines has more natural disasters than any other country in the world. We have typhoons, which are like hurricanes in the west. We have earthquakes right on the ring of fire. So we have those several times a year. Uh, Floods a lot, especially down in the lower areas of Manila, Angeles City. Uh, so we're up high, and the typhoons don't affect us that much. Uh, just a lot of, it affects my dogs. They don't like storms, especially thunder and lightning and rain. They don't like that too much. But so you can fix and repair roads, and then another earthquake hits and or flooding, and those roads get wiped out or start developing potholes and stuff like that. Uh, the Philippines is a developing country with third world problems, but the middle class is growing, and more companies are coming here. Uh, so the economy is growing. But all these things are get affected by these natural disasters, and there's not too much the government can do to prevent that. So I've noticed since we've been here, 2 months after we moved into the house, the Taal volcano erupted. And that night, power went off, and it stayed off. And next morning, I tried to find out when it's going to be back on, and they don't know. So I packed up our bags, got some family to come over and stay at our house, and we took off and went north to Angeles City. I chose that because all the good American foods I can get over there. So, but I've known several women here. They are not scammers. They won't leave you for a younger guy. They're very nice. They're very loving. It's just like Maida is. And so not all women, all Filipinos are scammers or out to take your money. Not all families want your money. We have family all around here, and they never ask us for money. Of course, my son-in-law is a civil engineer and makes very good money, and his sister is an accountant in Makati, and she makes good money. And they take care of the family. Anything that they need. And so not all women are scammers here. Not all women are out to get you or to find another younger man. And the Filipino people that I've met around my neighborhood are just the nicest people you'd hope to meet and be friends with. The weather here, we're up high in elevation, so it's usually nice and cool. And we get very few days that we even have to turn on the air conditioner. I think I've turned it on once or twice this year. Usually around here it's get a nice breeze through. So that's why things don't go away the some people want, some visitors want. Uh, I think some of the things he used to play about, well, you're traveling and you stop at a gas station, there's no toilet paper. Well, you're living in the third world, so you might need to start carrying some wet wipes and toilet paper around with you. That's what we do. Uh, as far as the brownouts, when we first moved in here, we got a lot of brownouts, but the government's slowly beginning to upgrade, and now we get very few, and usually they don't last a whole long time. We had one the other night that our wooden power wasn't off. The PLDT, they had a problem, and so we were out of online. We couldn't get on, use the computer or anything for a few hours. But as the Filipinos say, and most expats, c'est la vie, it's life. And that is here. You need to understand the culture here is not going to be the same as back in the U.S. or over in Europe or Australia. The weather's not going to be the same. And traffic is bad here. I say that all the time. I've got a pickup truck that's been hitting the rear-ended, and my wife ran into a delivery truck. So it's kind of a wreck, right? Still driving, and the insurance company is reluctant to be paying for the damages, and we're still fighting that out with them. Hopefully we'll get it done soon. I advise anyone that's thinking about coming here to come over here. Spend 2 weeks or a month, and don't just stay in Angeles City or Manila and hang out in the bars and stuff. Get out and look around. We're about 25 kilometers from Manila. Near Tagaytay, and I've got South China Sea or Western Philippine Sea just west of us, about 10 miles or so, and that way even less to Batangas. So life is good here. I can't think of a better place for me to spend my retirement here. I've got a good hospital in Tagaytay. I can get to the VA clinic in Manila in about an hour and a half due to the traffic. But yeah, you have to understand, if you can't tolerate other people, whether it be skin color or religion or language or whatever, don't come here. Stay at home. Go visit California or something. Or God help you if you go to Florida. I recommend, if you're interested in that, if you're an older gentleman getting ready, your retirement age, come over here on vacation and See if you like it. Travel around. You can get around on airplanes, go just about everywhere. Uh, Ferries that you can take your vehicle or just hop on and get to just about any island. There's a lot of amazing things to see. The festivals here are great, especially the big ones like the Denny Yang that I did a video on in January. I'm planning on going to some more, and my next trip I think is going to be to Davao to go to the Philippine Eagle Foundation Center there in Davao. So I'm hoping to do that soon. Well, I've rambled on enough. I don't know how this guy why he stayed for 10 years but hates the country so much. If you don't like it, move. Go to Thailand if you want. I don't know if their infrastructure is that great. I see the traffic is bad there too. So come for a visit. You're welcome to come visit me here at Casa de Gecko, and we'd be glad to show you around. And Lake Taal and Volcano is one of the prettiest places in the Philippines, and it's known for its good food too. And got some really nice hotels around there, and lots of stuff to see and do. So don't hate on the Philippines. It's a pretty special place. You can get by with English. Somebody around will know enough English that you can make yourself known and what you want. Beware the out of stock. That happens a lot. So, hey, c'est la vie. It's life, and it's a good life. At least here, for myself and Maida, and our dogs. And you might have heard her barking there. But that's about it. Despite all the problems, this is still a good place to live. And I plan on staying until I get beamed up to the spaceship, and I'll end up no telling where. So y'all take care, stay safe, take care of your family, your pets, and be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share it with your friends. And you want to be notified each and every time I upload a video, hit that little volcano there in the corner. So y'all take care. Adios, amigos.